Johnson, a lead for Bird.
They want him to keep scoring too.
Bird takes the jumper and hits it again. Bird has 54.
He was so hot that he was shooting threes with his left hand. I'm like,
he would tell you he's going to shoot the ball off the glass on the right side, and I'm guarding him like the hell if you are. I'm on him like glue. Like he owed me $20. I'm following him everywhere. He went down, set a down screen, set a cross screen, set a back screen. I said, okay, he's away from the place I ain't worried about. Next thing you know, I get a back screen. I'm fighting over the back screen, trying to get there. He gets the ball. He looks at me. Too late. Shoots off the glass. I mean, Larry was one of those guys who was slow, but you know what? He knew how to play the game before you even got to him.
And that was a game that everybody was just jumping off.
Yeah, our bench was celebrating. You know, I ain't never seen that.
I think Bird went by the bench one time too.
He fell in the bench.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, and he called that one.
Well, it was one play that that Antoine Carr was guarding him, and Antoine let him get the ball,
and he goes to make a move, and I'm thinking, I've got to stop him.
And he was shooting the three, and Antoine ran at him hard.
I got a few fouls, so I forearmed him.
Fouled him.
He's falling down. He shoots that shot and he hollers, "Money!"
He literally said, off the glass into the trainer. He called it. He said rainbow trainer's lap.
He fell into our trainer's lap. It was an N1 three-point shot.
And our players was cheering for him.
And Bird falls into Joe O'Toole. Larry Bird.
Where he made the shot so well that it's like he almost dunked on me because the ball went down through the net and you could hear that pow.
That's when I got off the bench. I'm waving the towel, slapping each other high fives down the bench, and we having a good time.
And I'm like, okay. I ran over, picked him up, and said, "Hey, you a bad boy." And I'm never talking stuff again.
Dennis Johnson. Bird is on the baseline coming out right. There's Bird. Bird, 14 seconds, he got fouled. He hit the shot. They're not going to count it. And Bird falls into Joe O'Toole. They're not going to count it.
And I guess the one shot that you'd love to have him have counted was that three-point job you threw in going out of bounds.
I think that was the toughest shot all night, and it looked like it was going in, but you never know from that distance. And when you got it rolling and you shoot the ball on line, it's usually going to go in. And I thought that one probably should have counted, but I don't know. Larry.
I made sure every one of them get fined $3,000.
As you should.
Fine all them idiots right there, you know, for cheering for him.
Antoine Carr and Cliff Levingston got fined by Fratello, I think.
And Eddie Johnson for celebrating.
So Fratello told me, Ricky Brown, Sly Williams, Eddie Johnson to meet in his room after we get out, if we get settled in our room, come up to his room, and we went up there. He had the game on. We sit on the couch, elbowing each other like laughing. Just, look at that. Mike Fratello said, "Man, look at him. He's kicking our tail, just wearing us out. And you guys on the bench high-fiving each other."
Celebrating Bird.
Yeah, it was the best film session. Every time when I see Mike, we still laugh.
God,
it was the greatest film session ever, because back then you didn't have, you watched the real game and just went, with a video, and Mike rewound the celebration 20 times. He just kept, not the shot, he just kept rewinding it, showing the guys, you remember they're giving each other high five.
And then somebody falls off the bench.
Yeah,
too.
that was Eddie Johnson.
Yeah.
Eddie Johnson falls off the bench in laughter, and Antoine Carr and Cliff gives each other high five. And our film session was 20 minutes of that.
And you guys on the bench high-fiving each other. That's gonna cost each one of you guys $100.